Now that we are well into the 2024 real estate selling season, I'd like to give you a bit of an update, end of May market update for real estate in the Sarasota area. So please stay tuned. Is it sizzling hot or sizzling not? Well, it is sizzling all right. It is blistering hot out. I have not even looked at the stats. I know I didn't do that last month either, so I'll be very, very curious to see where the actual numbers have landed here. And it's not only hot, but we need some rain here. As you can see, a lot of the lawns that we're trying to sell need some greenery here, so we need water, we need rain. And I mean, it's a good thing, I guess, we're heading into hurricane season, or not so good, I don't know. But before I dive into the stats here, which this is like the secret envelope here, don't even know what's in here. Speaking of hurricane season coming up, Andrew and I did a hurricane preparedness video just as a reminder of some of the things that we do for our clients, things that you can do to prep, things that we can sort of help out with before, during, and after there is a storm. So please watch that video. And I've got some really great inventory on the market and some properties actually coming up as well. So you're going to want to keep an eye on this channel or call me to be on my coming soon list, because we have compliance rules that we have to follow. So we can't like post about coming soon properties that we have on the market unless you're on my coming soon list. I can tell you about it, I just can't like advertise about it unless it's within like that 2 business day window. Then we have to put it in the MLS. That's the compliance stuff. So anyway, ask me about coming soon properties. I've actually got an awesome Airbnb duplex west of the Trail, Sarasota. I've got some great beachfront properties, mainland properties, low-end properties, high-end properties, middle-end properties. You name it, I got it. Call me. So anyway, before one more thing before I dive into the market updates here, I have my very first, never even heard of, honestly, since I went to real estate. I almost said law school. I've not gone to law school, by the way. Since I went to real estate school, an adverse possession issue on a property, and it's kind of a nightmare. So I'm learning a lot about adverse possession, and basically when someone claims title to your property, it's pretty crazy. So I'm learning a lot. I've got a great team of title, lawyer, very well-versed people in this very niche issue when it comes to title work. It's something, all right. We're gonna extend the closing. Who knows what'll happen, but if ever this comes about again, I will have much more knowledge about an adverse possession issue. Hopefully none of you ever have that in your lifetime. But anyway, all right, let's get on to it. So end of May 2024, where are we at here? Where are we at? Oh, I think supply of inventory went down slightly because we're at about 5.1 months of inventory. I think last month when I did the April stats, it was 5.3. So year over year, of course, it's up 75%. Just so you know, again, as a reminder, when I talk stats, I always do Sarasota County single family homes, because the townhome, condo, villa market is a lot more historically volatile over time. Not that okay, maybe that comes across wrong when I say that, but just the data to predict the general market is better explained. It's more consistent, I should say, when you look at the single family home market. Because if you think about it, you own the land underneath, whereas condos can sometimes be considered a little more speculative. So anyway, so we're at 5.1 months of inventory, and that's really pretty much an equilibrium market. Equal buyers to sellers, supply, demand is sort of getting to that equilibrium place. I always say like between 5 and 6 months. When we get past that 6-month mark, then it's getting to be an actual buyer's market. So with these numbers actually having gone down, maybe there's hope that we're going to stabilize and kind of be an equal market as we kind of head into this election at the end of the year. So we're not sure yet there. Closed sales ending April. So we're talking about this end of May, but the numbers came out for end of April because they take a few weeks. So 811 closed transactions in April. Okay, this is just for Sarasota County single family homes. So that's actually up slightly, 8.6%. So this time last year we had 747 closed total transactions of single family homes. All right, what's cash doing? Cash is up. Ooh, that's good. We love cash. 394 cash transactions. You know, what's interesting about this is in the luxury end of things, we see mostly cash. I would say 95% are cash. They may dip into their own funds, own stock portfolio, or financial portfolio to finance it, but it's not considered financing. In other cases, we do see one. I have one right now that has two appraisals for their loan in a 7-figure transaction. So it depends, but mostly I would say, especially in that luxury end, second home end, it's more paid in cash. So sales price, median price, both are up. Average sales price is up by 19.8% year over year. And that average price is $781,000 to buy a single family home in Sarasota County right now on average. I remember when it was closer to $500,000 back in the day. Median is $540,000. It's just the middle price, you know, and a lot of it is like the luxury end kind of pushes that up. And if one month there's like a really big uber luxury sale, that'll obviously skew these numbers, especially when it comes to median sales price here. Dollar volume is up by a lot. We are up dollar volume by 30.1% year over year. That's a good margin. And this is one that I really like to look to, which is percentage of sales price to listing price. And last year this time we were at 95.7. Currently we sit at 94.6%. So when you list a property, if it's priced well, it'll sell on average for your single family home at 94.6%. It's not too bad. Do the math, right? So guys, sellers, again, if you're sitting around on the market too long, right now it feels like you're sitting longer than you are because it's summer, and just know that summertime you tend to likely get less showings. They're more sporadic, but they tend to be very high quality. Think about it. It's like it's so humid already. It's literally summer here. Okay. By the way, this is Whitfield Park. I've never been here. I just Googled it. I was showing a listing nearby, and I thought, where's like a nearby park? And this was one that I've never been to. So anyway, Whitfield Park, everybody, north of the airport. So I don't even know what I was saying. So anyway, oh yeah, 94.6 days. So if you, percent I should say. So if you're feeling like you're not feeling like it's sitting on the market and it's like you're getting a showing or two a week, that's not terrible. Some people are getting less than that. So I like to see a little bit more than that, but it just, you know, control the controllables, right? In any market, you're controlling the controllables. It's not always about the price. A lot of it is if you are overpriced and it's many days on the market, that very well could be. But if the objection is, for example, because we see a lot of this, is the roof issue, right? As soon as people walk in the door, they're saying, how old is the roof? And then what is the insurance? And if it's an older roof, can I get insurance? And if so, how much? Yada, yada, yada. This is why I accompany my showings whenever possible, okay? I like to be there because I want to answer these questions rapid fire. I can answer these quickly. I can make sure that the buyer and the buyer's agent know that we are ready, willing, and able to receive offers and consider offers. They need to know that we are receptive to an offer. Maybe there's a little more innuendo there. You know, when you're in person, you can kind of give body language that you can't get on the phone or if you're not present for your seller. So some of these things are just really beneficial. My being there to show my listings. I'm here to sell your property. I need to show up for my sellers, and I do. And these are the small things that will help, especially in a changing market like this. You need your agent to show up, okay? And these are small things that can be very, very big things that can make the difference. Like, for example, I sold one in Palmer Ranch recently, and I feel like the buyer was ready to kind of leave. She was ready to kind of continue on with her tour. And I really kind of wanted to keep her in the house to set the tone, set the ambiance. I pulled down the hurricane shutters so she could see they were electronic, kind of created this like outdoor space for them. And I could see a change in her face. She ended up buying the property. It's little things like that in this market that will make a difference between your home sitting on the market or getting an offer and selling. So I digress. New listings are up 17.3% year over year. We have 991 new listings ending in April. It's not really surprising. Pendings are down. Well, because listings are up, but pendings are down compared to so this time last year we had 1,323 pending transactions. We have 18% less than that. Active listings are up 81.2% from this time last year. That's why you're seeing more negotiation in that 94.6% of, the sales price. Listing price is the selling price now, right? There's more flexibility, longer days on the market. So speaking to days on the market, how many days to contract? Now it's about 40, which means 81 days to closing. So from the time you list to the time you go to contract, on average for your single family home in Sarasota, it's 40 days. So if you're past that, it doesn't mean you're way overpriced. It could mean that you're just in a unique area that just takes like the right buyer. Sometimes, it depends on the price ranges, and sometimes I find like the under 500,000, it can be really, really finicky with numbers, and it can be tricky with financing and the interest rates. I think they're more apt to be on the fence when it comes to that because of the interest rates and things like that are much more affecting those buyers. Generally speaking, it really, really depends, and that's why real estate is hyper focused. So make sure your agent is keeping you informed. It's more important now than ever before that your agent's easily able to answer your questions, is available, knows your market, not just the market, but your market, where they're listing your property and trying to sell it, right? And whenever I take a listing, I always do like a group text so that they hear from me, not just weekly, but several times per week. It's like, and if they prefer that I do a weekly call with them, we do that too. In-person meetings, like marketing meetings, we do that as well. It's just important. And your sellers need to hear from you. So anyway, I digress again. But end of May, here we are. We're almost in the right dead center of the year already. Hard to believe. So I would love nothing more than, of course, to hear from you. I hope that goes without saying on the channel. By the way, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. Like, YouTube is such a weird platform. It's a very strange platform to understand, and then you start to understand it, and then they change the algorithm. So it's like, but thank you for all of you. I can't believe I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. So thank you very much for that. And call me, text me, email me. 941-544-7690 or email shaylatwit@gmail.com.